Okay, in the previous slide, we talked about peer feedback and self assessment Rubik's. Now we are going to talk about communication improvement plan. What should be our communication improvement plan? This is a very important parameter which should be really taken care of as far as this module is concerned. This module helps learning or professionals create a personalized roadmap to grow as effective communicators based on real feedback and intentional reflection. Steps to create one, identify two strengths and two areas to improve, strong writing but weak speaking tone, set smart goals. We have already talked about smart goals in our previous slides. I will reduce filter words in speech by practicing 10 minutes presentation twice a week. Track progress in a communication journal or digital tracker. Why is it important? A written plan keeps your communication goals visible and measurable. Now, let me brief it to my users. What does it mean? Communication improvement plan. Every plan needs improvement, and there should be a plan for every single job. Let that be communication, let that be your work profile, let that be your ethics, let that be your morals, let that be your values. Without a plan to grow, you cannot do anything. So in this module, we are going to cover professionalism creates a personalized roadmap to grow as an effective communicator. If you want to be an effective communicator, you need to base yourself on real feedback and intentional reflection. Now, steps to create one is identify two strengths. We should be knowing about two strengths of ours and two areas of improvement. Strong writing but weak speaking too. We are good at strong writing but we are weak at speaking. Set smart goals. So what will we do? We will reduce our filter words in speech by practicing 10 minutes presentation twice a week, track program and communication journals or digital trackers. Now we came to know about our two strengths and two weaknesses. We came to know that we are very good at writing, but we are not very good at speaking. So we have to focus on speaking, and if we have to focus on our speech, we have to do our 10 minutes presentation twice a week every time. Whenever we get into our safe zone, we cannot learn anything. The moment we leave our safe zone, we are in a much better parameter where we can understand things very clearly, very precisely. So what we need to understand is we need to reduce filters, we need to reduce fillers, we need to understand that if we are weak at speaking, we need to take 10 minutes presentations twice a week. We need to track our progress in communication journals or digital trackers. Our written plan keeps our communication goals visible and measurable. If we practice our weaknesses on timely basis, these things are taken care of, we are definitely going to improve on these parameters. Communication improvement plans. What should be communication improvement plans? What is a communication improvement plan? It is a written plan that outlines where you're strong, where you need to grow, specific actions you will take to improve. Now, this plan specifically identifies where you're strong, where you need to grow, or specific actions need to be taken to improve. Think of it as a fitness routine, but for communication. You are very precise, people are very precise about fitness. No, they need to be fit, they need to be they are very particular about their diet, they are very particular about their body structures, they are very particular about dressing senses, they don't want to look fat, they don't want to go obese. So the fitness factor affects them much. Now, keeping this fitness effect aside, mention the same fitness effect in your communication. What are we going to do? You need a baseline. Strengths and weaknesses should be there. You should be knowing your strength, you should be knowing your weaknesses. You need a routine, a smart goal and practice should be there. You need progress tracking, reflection journals. You need a baseline which shows your strengths and weaknesses. You need a routine, smart goals and practice. You need progress tracking, reflections and journals. Let's come back again to this communication improvement plan. Your communication improvement plan should be having an outline where you are talking about your strengths, where you're talking where you need to grow, where you're specifying your actions for improvement. Think of it like a fitness routine, but for communication, you need a baseline, strengths and weaknesses. You need a routine, smart goals and practice. SMART, smart goals and practice, which we have been talking about in our previous modules. You need progress tracking, reflection journals. Now, what will be these things? You need a baseline, strength and weakness. You need to know what is your strength, you need to work on that. What is your weakness, you need to grow on that. You need a routine, a smart goal analysis should be there in practice on daily basis. You need to progress your tracking, you need to keep on track. Okay, yesterday I learned two new sentences, or I learned two new words with Hindi meaning into it. Now let me form those words into sentences. So you're tracking yourself and you're growing on that parameter. Fine. Coming to reflect on strength and weakness activity. Take 2 minutes to write down. Write down anything, any topic for 2 minutes. Communication strengths, example, clear email writing and confident voice. Communication area to improve is example, too many fillers, words, body language, too stiff. That means activity which you need to take care of is communication areas to improve are example, too many filler words, body language, too stiff. One you need to do as a daily activity is communication strengths. You need to work on your clear email writing and confident voice. Second, communication areas to improve are to stop using too many fillers or words, and your body language should not be stiff. Your body language should match your voice of volume. Tips for reflection. Review past peer feedbacks or self assessments. Think about your last email meeting or pitch. Ask yourself, what did I do well without thinking versus what did I struggle with? Now, these are the tips for your reflection. Reflection means what you are here, the same you are reflecting on the other corner. So now, talking about this, review peer feedback or self-assessment. We did this in our last module where we talked about our own assessment, self-assessment, how do we do it with Rubik, and we talked about peer feedback. Now review yourself with the peer feedback and with your self-assessment. See where you stand. Think about your last email meeting or pitch. What did you do in that? Ask yourself, where were you excellent? Where were you up to the mark? On your own, where you yourself mark yourself, where you yourself assess yourself. And on the other hand, versus what you do and how did you struggle? Where did you struggle? Now that is going to help you strengthen your weakness. Strengths, professional tone in emails, logical presentations, structure improvements, nervous while speaking, overuse of like and Normally what happens when we don't find words to speak, what do? If you have to answer somebody asks us, how are you today? I'm good. I'm okay. That means you're thinking. Nervous while speaking. Somebody is asking you something. You're feeling nervous. You know the answer, but you're not able to take it out of your mouth. You're feeling nervous. You don't know how to react. So, strengths, professional tone in mails is very important. Logical presentation, structure improvement should be there. And nervous while speaking is a very big weakness. We should not be doing this. We should be overcoming this problem. And overuse of like and ooh is again a problem. Like, many people keep on using like word. Like, I was doing that. Like, can we meet tomorrow? Like, we should have been doing this next week. Like, maybe like. Using any word n number of times, x number of times doesn't make your communication better, it worsens it. And using ooh, ah, ouch again gives a very bad feedback to the user. Smart goals. Set smart goals. We have already talked about smart goals in our previous PPTs, previous classes also. Now talking about smart goals now. As of now, once you are identified your areas to improve, turn them into smart goals. The moment you come to know that your ideas of improvement are this, turn them into smart goals. Smart goals means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Once you are done with these smart goals, you are perfect. Example, I want to speak better. I'm not a good speaker. I'm a good listener, but I can't speak. Now, what should I do with that? I want to speak better. I will reduce fillers words by recording a 5-minute talk twice a week for 1 month. I'll practice it. I have been telling this time and again. Communication is such a process which only comes by continuous talking, continuous practice. Practice is the only thing which can help you speak. You don't have to consider whether you are speaking right, whether you are wrong, whether your grammar is correct, whether your grammar is incorrect. First, focus on the fluency of speaking. Once you focus on that, you will automatically increase the pace of joining words together, and you will definitely be in a better position where you find yourself more comfortable, more groomed, more enthusiastic, more talkative in later stages. Okay, so I will reduce filler words, we'll reduce filler words less, and we are going to make 5 minutes talk videos every week, twice. As and when we keep on making these, we will automatically grow in a month. I need to write faster. I am not a good writer. I cannot write good, but I need to increase this also. I will write and revise 1 200-word professional email each day for the next 2 weeks. Automatically, my pace will increase. Now we are taking examples for smart goals. We said smart goals make us a better person, make us better communicative, make us good. Now, how do we help ourselves? We help ourselves with the example saying, if we are not good speakers, we know that we are not good speakers, so what we are going to do? We are going to speak 2 times in a week, where we are going to record a 5 minutes video and keep on consecutively recording it every day for 5 minutes or every week for 5 minutes, and grow on the parameters. Secondly, if you are not a good writer, every day you are writing on any XYZ topic or any random topic on your daily routine. Let that be anything. You are not able to find a topic, no worries. On daily routine, you can write every day. Pick up any topic on daily routine. You got up in the morning, you brushed your teeth, you had your breakfast, you rushed to the college, you completed your classes, you came back home, you took a bus, you were tired, you relaxed, whatever XYZ. Fix it in words, put it into words, and write this every day for at least 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, what will you see? You will see a drastic change in your writing pace. For sure, 100%. Track progress. Tracking progress is very important. You need a system to track and reflect on your progress. That could be a communication journal, notebook, or a digital. As we spoke earlier in our previous PPTs also, I guided you saying that please, if you need to focus on the parameter of improvement, kindly keep a notebook or a digital diary with you, where you are tracking your progress on daily, weekly basis and seeing the improvement parameter. Automatically, you are going to pat yourself one day and say, I self-assessed myself and I improved. Believe me, it is worth working for. A habit tracker app, Notion, Trello, and Excel. These are 3 habit tracking apps. Please keep yourself on these trackers and see the change. voice video recordings for review, as we have been talking about it. Example, journal entry of a goal reduces filler words. Activity, gave a 3 minute talk on Monday, said only 3 times, down from 7, very good. Reflection, slowed down speaking, paused instead of using felt more confined. Now let's talk about this. This is an example. What? Journal entry of goal reduces filler words, right? How do you reduce filler words? Filler words are yeah, maybe, taking a turn to speak, taking a turn to pause because you're not able to match or relate words you have to speak to. So first time you will see, oh my god, this time I used fillers only 3 times, last time I used it for the 7 times. That means I improved, my pace has increased. Very good. Reflection, slowed down speaking, paused instead of using felt more confident. This time you didn't use I would be like, I am talking on a topic where I am talking about my daily schedule. I said, I got up in the morning at 5. Then I went to the freshen up myself. I had my no. I got up in the morning at 5 p.m. I freshened up myself. I went to the bathroom. I did my brush. I went for running. I did my daily cardio or whatever I do. I did my gymming. Then I came back. I had my breakfast. So you will automatically, when into practice, when into tracking your progress, when you start tracking your progress through your own self assessment, through notebooks, through digitals, through any tracking app, you will automatically understand the difference, that you have grown on many parameters and your growth is worth watching. You will feel strengthened, you will automatically feel enthusiastic, you will feel proud of whatever you are doing. Review and adjust. 1 to 2 weeks, review your communication plan and ask, did I follow my routine? Did my skills improve? Do I need to set a new goal or shift focus? Now, what are we talking about? We are talking about reviewing your problems. We were talking about our weaknesses, our strengths, how do we need to parameter them, how we need to analyze them, how we need to keep a track record of them. Now we are talking about 1 2 weeks review of your communication plan. Did I follow my routine? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Did my skills improve? Yes, automatically my skills have improved with 20%. First I was able to speak in 1 minute gap. Now I am not able to take any gaps. I am frequently speaking. Do I need to set a new goal or shift to focus? No, I don't need to shift my focus. I am going perfect. Checkout points. Peer review. Please go back to the peers and ask for their reviews. Compare early versus recent recordings. Please see your previous recordings and see your now records. You will automatically find that change within, if you have with all your dedication worked on your strengths, worked on your weaknesses, the change will automatically be reflecting on your comparing your previous recordings and your recent recordings. Believe me, automatic transformation of strength is going to come in you. You're going to feel proud of yourself. You're going to strengthen your bonds. You're going to get into more communication. You're going to be more precise. You're going to be more understanding, and above all, you are going to interact more. Use Rubik's again to reassess yourself. Again, go on the Rubik's formula and reassess yourself again, and rate yourself on the stars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First I was on 1. After assessment I am on 2. My improvement goal is to come on 3 and 4, and I am going to do it. It is not far away from me. I think the focus is very, very clear. Thank you very much. What I want you people, what I want my viewers to understand is that please focus on whatever has been mentioned. Let that be mock exercises, real analysis, right review speaking, creating a communication impact, improvement plan, peer feedback, whatever it is. Please make sure that everything is done with correct knowledge, with proper influence, with guidance. Things will definitely work out for you. Thank you very much.